Guys, we'll be playing the history of stortish. Yep, the history of stortish. Let's go. Okay, so Sticklandia didn't really exist yet. So this is what it looks like now. Yep. This is Gornalian. This is what stortish used to look like. Yep. And then Schwanworthofen and Eldport attacked each other. And then more and more countries attacked each other. But then this one country attacked Gornalian. Gornalian was a little tiny country. He wasn't a very big country. He wasn't very strong. But he came to attack Viseries and Twyridge. And the country unsuccessfully beat them. But Schwarzelfa isn't that strong. So Schwarzelfa gets fully annexed by Gornalian. Now Gornalian's a little bigger now. But Gornalian still needs the original land. So Gornalian fights Viseria thing and now takes back the land. Takes back the land and even takes some more land. In fact, even Viseries actually gets annexed by the country of little old Gornalian. Anyways, Gornalian is at its peak. Well, so far. Gornalian is also the biggest country so far, with having the largest land, almost twice as long as Vinciqui. Yep, it's crazy. And then Southford isn't really. I don't know why it's called Southford since it's not that south. But anyways, Wolfhardbrook is gonna get annexed by. Well, never mind. Wolfhardbrook gets annexed by Gornalian, which is surprising. And then this Nikovsia and Linshire probably get annexed. Yep, by Gornalian. Kinda guessed that, didn't you? Well, they're so far. And Hrolm is allied with Gornalian by the Treaty of Hrolm. And then more countries get destroyed by Gornalian and Sadly, Hrolm is disintegrated and Penlafwich also gets disintegrated. With Gornalian trying to take over Hrolm's land. With this Penlawich getting disintegrated by San And Pelona also gets disintegrated. Because, well, Cornelian's the main character. Anyways, Cornelian also takes Southford. Surprisingly. Yep. And Twyridge also gets annexed. And then the rest are too scared to fight him, so they just join Garnera. Basically just join Garnera. But Berglinhane doesn't and wants to attack Garnera. But oh boy, he gets disintegrated. Wait, no! Wow. I might actually take all over the whole planet. Well, you might. Wow. Anyways, I'll start adding voices now. What are we gonna do with this? I don't know. Yeah, and I'm taking Cornelian. Yeah, right. Wait, aha! Look like this Missouri-looking thing. Maybe we should probably do a peace deal. Do you want to join? Yeah, I can join. Yeah, I am too scared to leave. Anyways, by the way, they also join. By the way, Stortish is where the stikbots live. So this is the Axolotl 20. Also, if you're wondering, the Axolotl 24's teen stikbots live in Cornelian. This is kind of how the whole thing kind of falls up to this place. Cornelian's almost at its whole peak. And, yeah. And also Tortino. Oh, heck no! Or main character boost. More main character boost, I guess. Also, Torrentino disintegrates. With Transwortham also gets annexes. Pulling rod. Yep, that is cooked. And then Cornelian takes over this country and actually takes his land. In fact, fully doesn't. There's only 2 countries left: Cornelian and Schwanworth. By the way, Walchard is still kind of making it, I guess. I guess this is just the end of almost every single nation except Gornalian, which almost annexed, which went from a tiny little country to this massive, big country or kingdom. And now Gornalian takes the lead into becoming, well, Gornalian was the biggest country. Already is the biggest country. And Schronwerthoven almost kind of gets annexed, actually. Well, I kind of spoiled it. But you kind of expected it anyway. Especially since the capital is Yep, and yeah. Well, that's Cornelian. But technically, this isn't the end. Also, if you're wondering at the beginning why I removed Stiklandia, that's because Stiklandia didn't exist until now, where Stiklandia revolts and actually wins. Surprisingly, it's crazy, especially since this is the main character. And this is the border. By doing that, you can do that. That can be told it's the border. Yep, so we're basically just in the future. Well, we're basically almost at the present, but not really. So, this is where my stikbots live, or the Accelerator 2014 stikbots, and the Accelerator Diabject thingy stikbots live here. Kind of crazy it looks like that. Cornelian used to have all of the land, and now it looks like this. Technically, it's still not over because, well, there's one country that revolted. Kerzi. This revolt almost collapsed Cornelian. Well, kind of Stiklandia. Kind of dead. Yep, that's Kerz. Kerz almost completely wiped out all of Kerz almost took Cornelian off the map, but is able to succeed by getting explodedly disintegrated by Cornelian. And then, well, this is kind of, and we just wait a few years, just that, and they develop more by even making, cardboard space stations. And, well, now, we're at this timeline now. We finished! Yay! We'll be coming back for the future. Bye, guys!